Danielle, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's talk about California. Which segments of the economy and which counties will open up first?
Yeah, that's right. There is going to be this sort of fine line between opening up the economy and trying to prevent a second surge. Now, all the counties are now allowed to make their own decisions on exactly what phase they want to put in place as of tomorrow. The California Governor, Gavin Newsom, has said that phase 2 involves opening businesses that do not involve too many people or are at low risk. This is stores such as bookstores, clothing stores, toy stores, sporting equipment, and they will be allowed to open for curbside pickup only. They are still avoiding customers from going inside the store. It is still a little bit unclear exactly which counties are going to do what. Just because the governor has said that they can open doesn't mean that all counties will, or that customers are going to turn up. There are a few requirements. The governor said that a county has to have had 0 coronavirus cases in the last 14 days, and their hospitals have to be well equipped before they can move into this second phase, and it is a 4-phase plan. Of course, this comes as unemployment in California reaches 4 million, and we are looking at an economic deficit in California of $54 billion. That is the worst since the Great Recession. So this is the first step towards trying to get the economy back up and running after it's been shattered since the coronavirus outbreak arrived in the United States.
So President Trump has said that this pandemic is the worst attack ever on the United States, pointing the finger to China again. And, of course, his administration is investigating China because he's saying that's where the coronavirus is pointing fingers at a particular lab in Wuhan. Are those investigations still continuing? And if so, where are they now?
Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of questions over who knew what and when, and there are investigations into accountability. Now, there has been some tension between the World Health Organization and Chinese officials. The Chinese officials have said that they do not want the World Health Organization to be involved in the investigation as to exactly where the coronavirus originated. The latest is that the World Health Organization is still trying to pursue China to ensure them and enable them to go on this mission to find exactly where it originated and to what species. There is, of course, the thought that it originated from a wet market in Wuhan from a bat, and the WHO want to look into exactly what species of bat it originated from in order to try and get some closure into where all of this began. Of course, President Trump himself has said that he believes that the coronavirus originated from a lab in Wuhan, but he has failed to give any hard evidence of that. Some authorities are saying that there is about a 5% chance that coronavirus was accidentally leaked from a laboratory, but most believing it did originate from a bat from a wet market in Wuhan. Only time will tell. The investigations are still underway, and there still has to be a little bit more clarity between and cooperation between China and the WHO before we can get any further.
All right, now let's go to Georgia, where there's a father and his son have been arrested for the murder of an unarmed black man who was simply jogging. And the pair are saying that they thought he was a man who was committing robberies in the area. That's why they shot him.
Yeah, nearly just over 2 months since Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed in Georgia, there has now been arrests. A father and son, Gregory McMichael, and his son Travis have now been charged with murder and taken into custody. And this comes after video emerged of the final moments that Arbery was alive. Now, this video shows Arbery jogging along a Georgia neighbourhood. He approaches a pickup truck to 2 men who are in that pickup truck who are armed. 3 gunshots are heard before Arbery falls to the ground. Now, that video, which was shot on a mobile phone, caused outrage right across the nation, and that has now led to the arrest of this white father and son. Of course, heightening tensions between heightening tensions of the divide here in the United States. The Democratic nominee, Joe Biden, has come out and said that this shows the divide between the black and white community here in the US, and President Trump Trump has said that this was a very sad circumstance. Of course, this case is going to go to a grand jury, but we are in the middle of coronavirus pandemic, meaning that there are no grand juries at the moment. So it is going to be a while yet until justice is served. It's unclear exactly when grand juries can resume.
All right, thank you so much there, Danielle Robertson, talking to us from Los Angeles in the United States, just giving us an update of what's going on.